Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kai, and surprise, I'm here with another video. I wanted to say thank you all so much for watching and commenting on my last video. It made me so happy to see some familiar faces in the comments and to also hear from new people who were just finding my channel for the first time. So welcome to you all. I wanted to do something kind of in the spirit of the last video that I did, and if you haven't checked that out, please check it out. I toured my abandoned Animal Crossing island, my island that I started and then deleted in November of 2021, and that was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun making that video for you all. So in a similar spirit, I wanted to kind of revisit and give a new updated tour of my very first Animal Crossing island, the island that I started on release day in March 2020, and I completed this island around the end of 2020, and it has largely remained untouched since. You're not going to see a lot of 2.0 items. I didn't really get into that. I think there may be a few here and there, but it largely remains a pre 2.0 island. This island just means so much to me, and I am excited to show you all today. I did do a tour of this island. It was actually my very first YouTube video that I posted back in, I believe, January of 2021. And that video is so funny to me because I'm so obviously like timid in that video. I definitely think that I was nervous. It was my first video. I was trying to figure out my microphone and the audio, and you know, there's a lot of things that go into making a video, recording a video. So I definitely would like to show you all around again with some updated thoughts, some new confidence. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. And without further ado, let's just get right into it. So I'll get up and go to the airport and quickly show you my map. So this is Lovely Bay, my home island, my baby, my pride and joy. It's not perfect, but I just love it. It makes me so happy to be here. And as I said, this island, I started it on release day. I don't know why I decided to name it Lovely Bay. That was just kind of the first thing that came to mind when I started playing the game at like midnight on March 20th. And I think it holds up. Like I'm glad I didn't pick a name that I absolutely regret. The one thing I do regret though is my player character. Her name is Amethyst. And Amethyst originally was my character that I made for Pocket Camp, and I brought her over here because I just thought that she was so cute and I really connected with her. But I freaking spelled her name wrong. If you can see, I spelled her name like Amethyst. At first it didn't bother me, but over time it's kind of like really annoyed me that her name is spelled wrong and I can't do anything to change it, and it's kind of like a meme at this point. Some of my old friends used to call me Amy because of it, and it's like, oh god, no, it's supposed to be Amethyst. But you know what? We just take it and run with it, I guess, because what can you do at this point? But I also have a second character named Moon. I really just made her to decorate her house, and I do really like her house, so I'll show you that. And the rest of my villager lineup, I love them all so much. These are like my absolute favorite villagers in the game. Shari, Filbert, Muffy, Freya, absolute, those four are my all-time favorites. I also have Dom and Judy, Maple, Marina, Blue Bear, and June. I have quite a few bears here. June is actually my most recent villager, and it was kind of interesting. I hadn't gotten a new villager in a really long time on this island. She came to my campsite, and I was like, oh, it would be cute. She's another bear. I have multiple bears. I don't know if she'll stay around forever, but she's really cute right now. But literally everyone else, the other 9, they are like permanent villagers here. I love them so much, so happy to have them. You can also see my dream address right there at the bottom of this map. The dream address has not been updated in a long time, and honestly, I need to update it. It has some old villagers on it and stuff, and some old builds. But I do really like my dream address because it's set in cherry blossom season around 5 a.m. in the morning with the pretty music and the gorgeous lighting. So I definitely want to update that soon. By the time you're seeing this, I may have already updated it, you know, not sure, but I will be updating it at some point soon. But I would love for you to take a visit. So with that, I will just get right into this tour. So this island originally, it's been through many different variations. I tore down and rebuilt this island probably 3 to 4 times during 2020 when I had nothing else to do except play Animal Crossing. And ultimately, my theme kind of lied somewhere between like a fairy core, pastel, cutesy, magical, you know, something in that realm. I wouldn't say it was exactly fairycore. It's sort of like a more natural take on fairycore, but it's definitely, you know, you'll see items everywhere. It's very cluttered. It definitely fits that early aesthetic of Animal Crossing. So this was my entrance, and you know, at the time I thought it was so cute how you have this little moon chair and the mushroom lights and the butterfly models that you can see and the little waterfalls. I just loved having people come over and seeing this. I thought that it was just so gorgeous. Honestly, I think that I could do better now. With the time that has passed, I definitely think that I could reamp this and just make it better all around. But as I said, I just still love this island so much, even though it's not perfect. There's things I would change. Oh, we have Shari walking around here. I love Shari, y'all. I just love her so much. She is so funny to me. She does all this random stuff around my island. She's like the meme queen of my island. Always, like, I walk up to her and I'm like, Shari, what are you doing? Like, why are you singing into the waterfall at 3 o'clock in the morning? Anyway, so we have a little bridge right here. And this is something interesting. I don't know why I did it like this, but my resident services is back that way, and I just wanted to completely like divert your path from resident services. I wanted to make it like a circle. So you cross this bridge, and honestly, this is just like a path. I don't know. I have this little star here, a bunch of random items. It doesn't really make any sense to me. There's no logic behind where or why I put these items here. So you just have this winding path that goes all the way around. Oh, and the tradition of this island is, hold on, you must clap for the PP. Don't ask me why. That's just the island tradition, okay? And if you visit here, if you listen, if you visit my dream address, I expect some clappage for the PP, okay? Thank you. But if we just continue on this way, there's June and Freya. Oh, they're just so precious. I adore Freya. Okay, if you come along this way, I have a little rainbow garden right here. This is something that I thought was so cute at the time. I did it like right when I finished getting all of my hybrids. I definitely did not breed them all on my own. I got some help from some friends who donated me flowers, and I think that I may have gotten the green mum off of Nookazon or something. Nookazon, does anyone even use Nookazon anymore? That thought just occurred to me. Is that like still a thing? I don't know. I'll have to look that up after I film this, because wow, Nookazon, I used that a lot back in the day, and I'm sure that some of you did too. And here we have a little random seating area with a Keroppi snack, because why not, on the little mushroom. And here's a little random waterfall. As you can see, like, there's a lot of items. There's a lot of items here, a lot of mushroom lights, star clocks, butterflies. Like, that was very much the theme of the decor for this island. But I did want to go back this way because I realized I did not take you up here to the store section. So this is where my Nook's Cranny and my Able Sisters is. And honestly, I don't really like this area. Like, why is there a Christmas tree back there? And just so y'all know, like, that was not something that I did for Christmas. Like, I put that up just like when I was decorating, just normally. I was like, yeah, let me just put a little Christmas tree back there. Why? I don't know. And that Christmas tree has been there ever since. So we're just permanently ready for the holidays, I guess, over here at the shops. But yeah, I don't really love this area. I'm pretty sure it was inspired by Froggy Crossings, Fairycore Island back in the day. I just don't really like the layout of it, and I would definitely change this area. And I wanted to show you back here. Here's a little, like, it's supposed to be like a reading nook on the beach with the lighthouse. I think this is kind of cute, honestly. I think it could be better with some updates, but I think it's super cute, like the little items. And I also kind of like how you can see the seashell bed in the background. That's like my pink little seashell beach. At the time, I called it Marina's Beach because, you know, it's pink and she's pink and it's ocean themed. I don't know if I would still call it Marina's Beach because she's not even like around here, but yeah, it's Marina's Beach, I guess. Here's a random little campsite area. I don't know why this is here, honestly, but also look at all these random flowers that are behind the Nook's Cranny. And also, these items that I just randomly put in the river back here, it's kind of funny to me because like nobody can see that. Like it's hidden behind buildings, there's houses over there, and like you just like cannot see this area with the items in the river. So it's funny to me that I like went through all the effort of putting the items out there. Also, once again, if you can hear my computer fan, just know you can't, okay? We're just gonna pretend that it doesn't exist. That the computer fan is the bane of my existence. It makes me so frustrated. I try to do one simple task. I haven't even been recording for that long, and it suddenly she's like fighting for her life over here. Anyways, so this is my resident services plaza area, as you can see, and this is really funny to me. At some point I got a flag like custom commissioned from someone on Twitter, and I was like, yes, I want Filbert and Freya on my flag because I love them. And now I just think it's kind of weird. It's kind of like, why did I do that? Because yes, I love them, but I also love everyone else on the island, and like, why was I just picking two favorites and putting them on the flag? I don't know. I wish that I just had a flag that said Lovely Bay or something, but girl, I can't design a flag. I tried that on my second island and ooh, it looked bad. And like, I don't know anybody anymore that does this stuff. So it's like, I guess I'm just stuck with this flag unless if I find a random design that I want to use. And look at this. Look at how awkwardly shaped these cliffs are. I was like, yes, let me put reindeer behind. And again, it was not Christmas time when I did this. Like, why did I put reindeer on either side of resident services? It's just really funny to me. I think I liked how they lit up at night, but yeah, it's like, girl, this is not a Christmas island, and they've been there permanently. But now it's just like such a meme, like I don't want to replace them, you know? Coming along this way, this is just a little path. I thought this was so cute and innovative at the time. I was like, oh my god, I'll have a stream that runs right next to resident services, you know? And it's fine. I think it's cute, honestly. This is the part that I think is cute with the cliffs on either side, and you have this path. Now, this path is too like continuous for my liking. Modern me or updated me, what am I trying to say? I'm sounding like I'm a computer that needs to be rebooted every 2 years. But what I'm trying to say is, if I were designing this island today, I would break the path up a little bit and not just have it be like so long and continuous. But that's just a theme throughout the whole island. You know, that's how I did my pathing back then. Up here is Marina's house. I think it's so cute. It's just on this little ledge by herself. And there's other houses like around. We're getting into the general house area, but her house is so cute. And I was thinking about it. One thing that I did do after 2.0 was I updated some of my villagers' homes. And since Marina's home, let's just take a look. Here we are, and look, I don't claim to be an interior designer at all. If you saw my last video, you saw what my true interior decorating skills are like. But I did want to like put my own spin on my villagers' homes, and something that I wanted to do was I wanted to keep them close or like reminiscent of their actual homes, because those were the homes that I got to know from them for so long. But just kind of add my own twist. So that's what I tried to do here. I gave Marina like a little kitchen area over here, and I gave her some stuffed animals, and I just think it's really cute, honestly. It, as I said, reminiscent of her original home, but it's different, you know. I had to keep the couch, the cute couch, and the little lamp, and this whole setup over here, because it was just too iconic. Me and Marina took too many pictures in that little corner of her actual house for me not to keep it. So yeah, she's so cute. Love her to death. Mwah. Coming out of Marina's house, if we go back down this ledge, this way is like my little farm area. And as I said, this is mostly pre 2.0. I made like a tree farm because I thought that would be cute. And then right next to it is just a whole pumpkin farm. If I had been playing like more actively during 2.0, I probably would have made like updated this to be all of the crops, but no, it's just pumpkins because at the time when I made this island, that was the only crop available, you know? So I do think this farm area is kind of cute. You also have the little lavender farm made with the purple hyacinths. This was something that literally everybody and their mama was doing back in the day in Animal Crossing, so definitely not original at all. But yeah, I thought it was cute. Why is this jail bar here? Literally, why is that there? You see, this is what I'm saying. Some of my design choices, it's like, why is that item there? I don't know. Why is that Kiki and Lala cloud maker up there? I don't claim to understand, okay? Just like with my jungle island, there's things that I just don't, I can't get in the brain of myself at that time. Coming back along this way, again, just a really long winding path. If we go this way, this is June's house, and I tried to decorate all of their yards to like fit the villager. This yard I kind of don't love. I did it very rushed, and I would say that it's definitely subject to change. I just did it because she got here, and the villager that lived in this yard before, their aesthetics were just so different that like it wouldn't have made sense, and I just threw some items down being like, yeah, that'll work. And I don't know, I'll probably change it at some point because I definitely think the other yards are cuter. Like Judy's yard, I think it's so cute. I don't know why. I love like the birthday table back here in pink with the little chairs. It's just so cute to me. Also, if you'll notice, next to every villager's house, I do have a little log stool with their photo on it. Some of their photos I did get naturally. I think like most of the 9 that I was telling you have been here for like ever. But you know, June's, like I picked that up from somebody somewhere. I don't even remember. It was sitting in my storage even though I never had her, and I was just like, okay. And this way, you'll see Maple's house again, super cute. You know, she was like one of the ones that just did not fit into my pastel theme, so I just gave her her own little like natural woodsy little cottage core-esque house over here, and I think it's so cute. And then you have Blue Bear over here, who is also adorable. I am obsessed with Blue Bear and her yard. I tried to fit as many like pastel blue items in here, and here you will see some 2.0 items because I brought her back to my island after 2.0 was a thing. Blue Bear has lived on my island like 5 different times, and she's back permanently now. I'm not gonna let her go anymore, but I should show you Maple's house because I redesigned it. I actually really like hers. So this is probably the house that strays the most from her original house. Really, the only thing that I kept was the wallpaper, I believe. I don't even think this is the same floor, but I don't know. I just really like designing this. I think that she has such a cute aesthetic, like that little country southern girl aesthetic. And look, I just love that her outfit's matching. She has a little green dress on with the green head bow. Oh, she's so cute. How are you doing today, Maple? Sweet honey baby. Yeah. My villagers' catchphrases and greetings are really funny because they're very gay, very gay sayings. So yeah, happy Pride Month. But yeah, I just think her house, it looks cluttered, but it looks so cute to me, especially this bed. It's like my favorite thing. The quilted covers on that are so precious, and all the food items. Yeah, I really like her cute little cluttered Southern girl house. Alright, so I want to keep showing you the different villager yards. So to do that, we have to kind of go back this way. It's not really a neighborhood. It's like villager houses spread out in one area in different directions. So this is Filbert's house. Filbert is like my favorite villager ever. I just love him so much. And I think his yard is super cute. You know, he's painting the Starry Night because he's just that talented. He's that much of an icon, and we need to respect him, okay? So he's so cute. And if we go along this way, we have a little bridge, and we go to Freya's yard. I tried to capture her regalness, all of her beauty, excellence, and glory. I just think she's so fabulous. And of course, she's gonna have a rich girl yard with her cello and her grand piano. Yes, ma'am. This way is Shari and Muffy's houses. I don't know why, but I've always considered Shari and Muffy to be like sisters in a way. Like, not actually, but in my brain they are. So, and I really like the contrasting aesthetics. Like here you kind of have the more tropical aesthetic for Shari, and then Muffy's yard is just completely like dark and gothic and pumpkins, and I just love Muffy. Is, you know, if you were to look at my map and look at like everyone being pastel and pretty and pink, you'd be like, why is Muffy here? Muffy's here because she is an icon, okay? And to me, she's one of the most iconic villagers ever, and I'm obsessed with her, and that's why she's here, okay? Coming this way, we have Dom's house. Of course, I cannot have the queerest island in the land without the queerest villager to ever exist, Mr. Dom the Jock, okay? He is my little rainbow baddie. Love him. You know what, Dom? Happy Pride. Happy Pride Month. I should gift him a rainbow sweater. And this beach, oh y'all, this is funny. I don't know what I was thinking here. I called it my gnome beach. And so here we have our gnomes having a little meeting. I do really like the little standees on the rock. I think that's super cute. Here we have some more gnomes up here. Oh, I forgot I can't go around that way. But this is the like, why did I do this? Here we have a bunch of gnomes in a circle and they are praising Godzilla. Like, why? There's just like, that is just some apparently island lore, I guess. We just have a colony of gnomes that praise their leader Godzilla. It is so funny to me. I have no idea why I did this at all. But yeah, I guess that is just, as I said, part of the lore. And just so you know, if we come back this way, this is the pink beach and the reading nook on the peninsula that I showed you earlier. So I'm going to go back around up this incline and go back through the neighborhood area so that we can go out on the other side. All right, so if we go up this incline by Judy's house, this is where we get into my campsite area. And again, I don't know what in the world I was doing with this decor, okay? We have this pumpkin carriage being driven by two little pink springy horses, but the carriage is so like gorgeous. It's white and regal. And then we have just the pastel pink horses. I don't know. Why did I do that? And also so many different kids' tents. Here we have more gnomes. The gnomes just apparently fucking live everywhere on my island, okay? They're playing chess at the campsite. They're hailing Godzilla on the beach. Like, Lord have mercy. They're taking over everywhere. If you come this way, this is my actual campsite. And again, and I didn't realize I had a campsite villager. Huh, okay, well, we'll have to see who that is, because I literally had no idea that was a thing. I put my island flag here on, like, a signpost to be like, yes, you've made it to Lovely Bay. Welcome, you know, like, just so that the villager could step out of the campsite and be like, oh my god, where am I? Oh, there's the flag, you know? But I think that concept would just make a lot more sense if the flag actually said Lovely Bay, you know, it was not just two of my villagers' faces. So maybe one day I'll get an updated flag. If y'all know anybody that can do that for me, hit me up in the comments. But yeah, let's go see who's in the campsite. Now I'm genuinely curious. Oh, okay. Okay, bye. He's definitely pink. All right, and continuing this way, this is just like an extension of the campsite area. I just decided to make this whole cliff up here at campsite. We have a little pond for like fishing, but there's not even any fishing stuff until like right here. There's this cooler, you know, and look at this. Like, why is there a bookshelf right there and a seat and a cushion? Some of the decor choices, y'all, just don't make sense. Look, there's a flower, whatever this is called, the Cosmo shower. Why is that right there? I have no idea. It seems so random. But if we come this way, now this was something that I loved about my island, and I still think it's super cute, my rainbow bridge. Now, it takes up a whole ton of space, and honestly, there's things that I would change about it, but oh, look at that view. That's kind of cute. You know, I do like that it's very cutesy, pastel rainbow. I like the stars in the water. I like the butterflies and the little cherry blossom petal piles. This is not an original idea. Somebody did this before me, and in my original tour of this island, I listed who that person was. I can't remember off the top of my head now who did it first, but I like toured someone's island and they had this and I was like, oh my god, I need that, like, right now. Yeah, this was my favorite part of my island for a long time, and I still really like it. I think it's very cute. It's very me. And you had these little doll houses on either side. I said that it was like a fairy village. You were like taking a rainbow bridge through the fairy village, you know. So coming off the rainbow bridge, this is where we're going to get into my house area. Why is there a pagoda there? I don't know. The decor choices, I have no idea. This is my house, and yeah, there's not much to see in there. I'll take you in there at some point, I guess, but again, the decor, like, there's a snowman and a gift pile. You would really think that I decorated this island during the holiday season, and I promise you that is not the case. I decorated it just like at a random time, and for whatever reason I decided to include all of these wintry items. A random picnic over here. And this is a random beach. I really just did it to fill space. I don't even know. A seating area, another mini campsite on the beach. No idea why I decided to do that. A hammock and a little stall selling fruit, apparently. Don't know why I did that. Some fishing rods. This was a little birthday party, like stuffed animal slash toy birthday party. It was inspired by somebody on YouTube. I honestly can't remember at this point. But yeah, it was supposed to be like a Winnie the Pooh slash like Alice in Wonderland inspired build. And I think it's cute, honestly. I like the big bears in the back. Those are probably my favorite part. And of course, like the little, here's another gnome. One of the gnomes from the beach took a break from praising Godzilla to come celebrate the teddy bear's birthday party, I guess. Here's like a mushroom path. Don't know what that's supposed to be. And a random like wedding chapel nestled in the cliff back here. Don't know why that's there. I think it was just an excuse to use the wedding items back when they were first revealed. We also have another like mini rainbow field here and a seating area. I think this was just to fill space. So I don't know. That's a random area. And this is another really, really random area. I think it's supposed to be a spa. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. You have the little chairs and the diffusers and some stuff back here. And look, there's the wintry lights. Like, why are they back there? And they've just been there permanently. It's just funny to me. I guess we're just in a state of winter constantly. I just don't, as I said, I don't claim to understand myself. Just point blank period. Coming back this way, this is where we're getting into Moon's territory. I do have my little rock garden here, and this, okay, I really love this. I am obsessed with how this looks. So it is my rock garden, and don't mind me just hiding behind the tree. I really like the custom design that I use of the cherry blossom petals just spread around everywhere, and the flowers and the stars dropped on the floor, the star clocks, all the butterflies. It's just so pretty to me. I love walking by this and being like, oh look, there it is. It took me so long to do this because rock gardens are hard. But yeah, I love that. And then back here is Moon's house. Moon is my little witch that lives in a cabin in the woods. I'll take you in her house in a second, but I did want to show you, this is across the river from Blue Bear's house, and this is supposed to be like a little laundry area where people are washing their clothes, I guess, in the river, but also fishing, you know, confusing. There's a workbench back here too. Why? I don't know. And there's also one singular grave. I'll let you figure out that one. But let's go inside of Moon's house because I actually do, for the most part, really like this house. So this is the main room. It's supposed to be like you've entered a little portal. Oh, also, wow, I just killed a roach. You've entered a little portal by coming through the door, and now you're in like this fall forest, this spooky witchy forest, and you're like, oh my god, what's happening? I'm in the forest. And have all these little fall items in here, a butterfly circle, I guess. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And yeah, I guess then the illusion doesn't make any sense because then it's like her actual house, but I'll just take you through the rest of the rooms, okay? So this is Moon's bedroom, of course, equipped with a moon rug because I felt like I couldn't make my character named Moon's house without a moon rug. It would just be dumb, you know? So it's supposed to be a little ominous, you know, you got the golden gears behind the jail bars, you've got some kind of random items. She's got her little record player or whatever this is over here, and this thing that's very ominous, you know, it's supposed to be like, oh, you know, this could be like a regular person's house, but also there's a little aura of mystery, if you will. This room is pretty fun. This is supposed to be Moon's like witch room. We've got her little cauldron and her candles and, you know, just a lot of her vampire squids. I really like the vampire squids. It's supposed to be just very spooky and ominous, and I thought it was fun to make this back during the time. Again, it's sort of like random with the items. And I definitely think that I could do it better if I were to do it again now, and have some more intentional items. But yeah. And upstairs, this is actually my favorite part of the house. This is Moon's library. Again, wanted it to be very spooky, ominous. You have her little witch dress over here in the corner. And again, I'm stepping on roaches left and right. But it's her like reading area, and I just really like how this looks. It's very cluttered, but I actually really like the items that I used and the wallpaper and stuff. I really like this. I think it's just ominous enough, and I think it's really, really cute. So yeah, yeah, that's everything in Moon's house. I don't have a basement in here. So yeah, we'll go ahead and leave now. Alright, so we've just come out of Moon's house, and I'm actually going to stop in my house really quickly to show you some of my rooms and explain to you the lore behind them. And I'm not going to show you every room because this house is not decorated at all, like, nicely, so yeah, bear with me. I showed this room in my last video, but this is my front room, and it's just completely filled with Sanrio furniture. That's like, I don't know why I did this when the update came out. I was just excited, I guess. I was like, let me just make my front room all Sanrio. But I really want to update this and do like an actual front room. But for now, this is all I got. But let me show you this room because this is funny. So this is my turtle room. I love this room, and the story behind this is in like one of my first iterations of my island, I had like a park build, and it was a turtle park is what I called it because it was just a park full of turtles. And when I deconstructed that, I wanted to recreate it in my house, so that's why we have the grassy floor and the wallpaper, and I have the music, the same music that was playing in the park in here, and these are all the turtles that were out there, turtles that I caught myself, thank you. And I just really like it. This one's playing the Switch, this one is doing homework, this one's eating a cake, these two are on a date, and then this one over here is third wheeling, sorry, and this one back here is doing some online shopping. So, or you know, maybe they're watching my YouTube videos, they could be doing any of the above. But I definitely love my turtle room. It's just, it's so unserious, because who needs a serious house? Not me. And look, y'all, I love this room. This is my shrine. It is dedicated to all the villagers that used to live on my island. So as you'll see, and they're in the order that they left, I've got all their posters, and it continues on this wall, and then it also continues on the back wall. And there's nothing on this wall. I might kind of change around the order of the posters so that some things are on this wall. I don't really know how to go about that, but yeah, this has been, I have been doing this literally since like the very first villager. It was Lopez. Lopez was the very first villager that ever moved off my island. When he left, I put up a poster for him in my house because I didn't like him, but I felt bad for kicking him out. And then it just became a thing where every single villager that left, I kind of wanted to remember them by putting up their posters. So definitely it's something fun, something that I like to do just for myself. And you know, why not just make it kind of spooky, like we're trying to like have a seance to bring them back to life, you know? That is pretty much all I want to show of my house. My upstairs bedroom is just, it's very randomly decorated. I don't know. So I'm not going to show you all that. But if we come along this way, we're getting into my museum area. I wanted to make this beach like an extension of the museum, where the museum kind of has some things out here on display that may have been inside the museum. But yeah, it's like, oh, you just come lounge on the beach and you look at it. And this is really cute. I don't remember who made this custom design, but I saw it and I just fell in love with it. It's Filbert's face in the sand. Also, there's Filbert back there. Look at him. He has his orange hat on. Oh, I love Filbert so much. And here's my museum. Nothing special going on here. I wish that there was better decor outside. Like, I don't know why there's this dinosaur toy and the snail. Like, very random choices. Also, why is that pushed over there? Girl, you're so far away. Oh my god. I could have pushed it so much closer to the museum. Okay, well, that is a problem for another day. I don't understand the decor choices around here. We have this statue, and if we go down this incline, this takes you right back to resident services and all of the areas that I have already shown you for this tour. I forgot there's actually one area that I did not show you, and that is my beach over here. I did show you the reading nook, but down here, there's a little lounging area. There's another Filbert face in the sand. And if we come this way, we have like a little tea party slash picnic on the beach. I think that this is really cute. It doesn't make much sense. I don't know why, like back here, why is there the cotton candy stall? And also like, I don't know, just what is up with this decor in general? There's like a tea kettle like on that stump right there. I was trying to get there so you could see it. See, there's like a golden tea kettle. I don't know why that is. And this area just makes no sense to me. All of my fossils spawned over here and I was like, oh yes, I'm going to make it a dig site. But like, why is there a beehive in the dig site? And why is there a garden hose? Like, I just don't, I don't know. It's so confusing to me. I don't know why I felt like that this area had to be decorated with something, but I guess I just felt like it did. There could not be any undecorated areas. And this beach is just really weirdly decorated. So yeah, that's the beach. So yeah, I know I've been kind of nagging on this island. I do really love this island. I just don't love everything about it. And it's sort of bittersweet for me because like it exists in the form that 2 years ago or 3 years ago, God, 2020 was 3 years ago. It exists in the form that at that time I was like, yes, this is the perfect island. This is everything I want. And of course, like with time, your feelings about things are going to change. And there's things that I would change about this island for sure. And I'm thinking about maybe trying to change some things up. Specifically like my entrance and some of the villager yards and some of the areas that I specifically cited as being like, yeah, I don't know why I decorated things like this. Fixing up some of the paths, maybe finding a new path. I feel like this path is just kind of tired for me at this point. It's still cute, but I think I could find something that maybe works a little bit better for my theme and something that is more accessible to all seasons, because this one looks a little strange in the snow because it's like a grass path, you know. But anyway, and that is all for today's video. I'm going to end it by sitting outside of Filbert's house with apparently this bug that's just crawling my way. Why are you coming my way? I don't know what kind of bug that is, but anyway. Thank you all so much for joining me for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know if there's anything that you liked about this island, or if you agree that some of the design choices were kind of funny. Also, let me know if you have an island that you started back in 2020 and how it has evolved over time. I'm really curious to know, because I feel like that's sort of a universal experience when you play this game. Your tastes are going to change, and the things that you think are cute are going to change. And also just like new items and new designs, custom designs being made within the community, it opens up much more possibilities to new designs. And when I made this island, it was still very limited. We had half the amount of design slots that they offer now. We didn't have as many items, and these were the items that at the time I was like, oh yeah, this is what will make a cute island. But there's so many new designs and items that I think would make this island even cuter. So I would love to update it. Let me know if y'all would like to see me update it, or if you think that I should leave it how it is for the nostalgia. Yeah, or just say hey in the comments, whatever. I love talking to you all, and I will definitely respond to you. And with that, that's going to be all for me today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already, please make sure to subscribe. I'm thinking about having some more videos coming out to you sometime in the future or throughout the summer. So yeah, feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!